Hello, everybody. We're doing the Vintage Cube for the last time for this time period. It'll be back later. Usually, Vintage Cube is a holiday thing near like end of the year, but as you can see, it ends tomorrow. So today's our last day to run Vintage Cube. So let's make it count. We're gonna get two in today. We're gonna see what sort of fun we can have with it. So there'll be more things in the future. Just because Vintage Cube is gone does not mean that other things won't be back. I know there's still an invasion thing coming up, Modern Horizons coming up. We'll see what we're doing. So, all right. I'll have to check the sounds when we get into a game. I think everything's good, but we'll see. All right. Everything's looking good here. Let's just jump right on in. Yeah, I guess we'll test the sounds now. So I tried to replace some sound files to make it back to normal. We'll see if it... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I guess I missed some. All right, well, that's fine. That just makes things funnier now. I got open pack right. Now this is just funnier, I think. That'll be okay. Anyway, I love Cryptic Command. I like Little Archmage a lot. Skull Clamp's obviously strong. Signet's good. Balance is a good thing to start with. Some good mana dorks. But like, I just know how I like to play, and I know that Cryptic Command is incredibly powerful. I love having access to it because few cards win games of Magic as much as Cryptic Command does. The fixing would be nice to come back around here as well. Mystic Sanctuary is not in the cube. Oh, you're speaking my language today. Thank you. All right, all right. What else is good in here? E-Witness stands out to me. E-Witness and Regrowth actually are really, really cool. Again, especially because like we picked up this Cryptic. um, I think if the Moldrifter wasn't here, I'd pick Top or Witness. Slowdown.draft.png .jpg Cryptic and a Moldrifter. Indeed. I wouldn't have it any other way. Come on. But yeah, I think E-Witness or Top would be my pick if Moldrifter was not here. Top would be like a hedging bet. E-Witness would be like, yo, what if you want Cryptic Command forever? A Mentor? A Mentor's a direction. Recurring Nightmare? Wow, there's a lot of directions to pick up right here, right now. Scarab God? Ooh, alright, we get to pick 1,000 ways we could win the game of Magic. Which of them do we want? So, like, if I wanted to commit to the E-Witness thingy, there's like a Botanical Sanctum. There's the Scarab God, which is an incredibly hard to answer threat. Monastery Mentor, which comes down very quickly. Nightmare with Moldrifter. A lot of removal, some good red stuff. My gut is telling me we should have some fun with the Scarab God, actually. I don't think this is a card we've played. This lets you reanimate the Moldrifter as a 4/4. I think that could be cool. I think that's a good direction. We can pick up more control pieces to go with that. Monoleak stands out here as a piece of interactive element. A little bit above the Jace in my mind, though close because Flashing Red Cryptic Command is sweet. But I'm a big fan of having pieces to interact with my opponent at the moment. There's not as many counterspells as you would like. Emery's always, yeah. Emery is a terror in a lot of decks. Not something I'm noting right now for us, but so what do we want? I want blue signets. I want blue-black signets. I want to be able to play this Scarab God earlier, quicker, easier. I want things to let us get up to our mana base quicker. Demir Signet's a pretty high pick. Any blue Signet's a pretty high pick. Mana Rocks are obviously going to be pretty high picks. I think we got a good direction, though. Control magic.jpg, huh? Hmm. Okay. Other picks here, Marsh Flats and Tundra. Gonti. Gonti's a good one, too. I honestly might like Gonti more than I like Control Magic. Is that weird? I don't like Control Magic as much in this format because creatures aren't as big a thing, but this is a good recurable threat, like with the Scarab God, and it's like good advantage. It works against aggressive and non-aggressive decks. Maybe that's a little greedy of me, but I think that's fine. Here's probably a place we can pick up a duel. Just in case. Synchrom Coast, I don't like most of the cards in here. Cabal Writ ain't us. Exhume ain't us. We're not, like, looking to do reanimation. We're just looking to kind of get some value going. We go with the Godless Shrine. It's fetchable. In case white comes up as something we might want. Repeal Mesmeric Fiend. These are all fine cards. Fetch up there, a sword, a wheel. Wheel's pretty neat. Slime. Fiend gets a job done, and again, we can pick it back up as a 4/4 Fiend. Repeal is another piece of, like, interactive bounce. Repeal's always been like a 23rd to me. I've never been super huge on Repeal. Venser kind of does what I want it to do, but better. Obviously we don't have... Okay, you know what? Murderous Rider gets a job done. That's removal. That's nice. We're not... We also could pick it up as a 4/4 if we respond to its Die's trigger. We also have Tangle Wire here as a bit of a disruptive piece. I think I'm still gonna go after the Rider here. Let's go ahead and sort by CMC. Sure. Grab that balance. Top versus Languish. Battleground's not really us. I'm not a huge fan of Languish. Ultimate price I can get behind. Ink Eyes is a maybe. Okay. Alright. Good start. Obviously, you have to pick the blue early. That's why it was like 1, 2, 3. Sure, that's a sideboard card if I've ever seen one. Languish looks powerful. Again, like it's more of a sideboard card in this cube. Creature decks aren't a very big thing. Like aren't going to be the main thing. And also, -4/-4 doesn't kill everything. -4/-4, like, so Damnation costs the same as Languish, but says destroy all creatures. So, like, it's a much... Oh, well, I guess that pick's made for us. Damn, there's a lot of cards in this pack I want. Hell. Alright, we want Recursion, we want, we've already passed up Jace Flip. That sucks, because, like, this has Dismember, Remand, Thran Dynamo. I think that's actually it. Imperial Seal's okay. Time Walk is Time Walk, even if we're only using it for Explore or something. It's Time Walk. That's super good. Teferi on the wheel would be sweet, but I want Remand Dismember. We're not getting Thran Dynamo back. That's unrealistic. Like, the White Splash could happen. Like, Teferi as a White Splash is doable. Anyway, let's not futz around with this. Alright, we got a Black Signet. Concealed Courtyard. Tez doesn't look like it does anything for us. Ugin 8 is really expensive. Impulse or Signet or Ophiomancer is really all I'm seeing here. Golgari Signet is a bit of an annoyance in the sense that, like, I want a blue Signet first because it makes Cryptic easier, but I really am fine with any Signet. And this is a fixing Signet, so... Time Walk was the pick we just made. We literally just picked this Time Walk in pick 1, pack 2. Our first pick was Cryptic Command. But yes, like, it was not passed to us. We opened the Time Walk in pack 2. Rockle Snapcaster Mage. Oh, hello. How are you doing today? Snapcaster is already kind of nice with Cryptic and Monoleak and Time Walk. So, pretty happy to see that. Sad. Again, if it wasn't that, I think I would pick the Hollowed Fountain here. Try to make a little bit of a fix, splash more doable, but Snapcaster fits this deck even before the Time Walk. On the next, Watery Grave. Plaguecrafter's okay. I actually have grown to love the card. It's really good into it, like, as a Planeswalker answer. Gush is pretty sweet, but, like, we don't have any fixing on our main color yet. And Plague, like, that's something we do need when we're playing a deck with Cryptic Command, you know. We do actually need fixing on our main color. So, I don't think we're a Gush deck. We don't do anything really well with it. Plaguecrafter with Scarab God's pretty neat. No, yeah, it's neat, but it's only a one-time thing. You don't get to endlessly do it. Fixing's pretty sweet. Choops, Sower? Choops v. Sower. Wow. Perfect answer versus perfect theft. What a choice, huh? Well... it's an interesting question. Yeah, Factory would be cool here, too. I think I'm gonna go with the Sower because, like, we want, like, maybe we see Shriekmon. That's our Chupacabra. Sheldock, Thief of Sanity? Ooh. Isn't this a win versus don't lose question? No, not necessarily. They do different things. Like, you know, destroy on our recurable body is a very good way to control the board. Sower as a recurable body isn't doing as much. It's not controlling the board. It's stealing it back and forth. Sheldock Isle, Vampire Nighthawk are sweet, but Thief of Sanity is really, really, really strong. Top 3, and then you get to keep it exiled. How does Emery interact with that Lotus? It doesn't have a mana cost, so it gains a null mana cost, which is uncastable. Thirst, Mutavault. AK, it doesn't interact. I guess it's the long of that. The short of that. Thirst, Mutavault. Shrug. FTK is cool. Like, look at the red in this. This is one of the best red packs we've seen in a while here. Like, we're just not really thirsty. Our deck doesn't do much thirsting. I'll probably pick it anyway, because I also don't think we're a Mutavault deck. Maybe I'm okay with that. Turnabout, Hero's Downfall, Hero's Downfall. Got a lot of this one-for-one removal. I need some more card advantage. We already got the Mold Drifter, but if we're going to do one-for-one removal, we definitely need card advantage to back it. Nothing on the wheel. Wow, wabba, dang. None of our cards. I guess Imperial Seal is the one we get here then. It's fine. We don't have any. We don't have anything that makes Smokestack look good. We already passed up Ophiomancer. Fine with the tutor. This is fine for the Concealed Courtyard. Again, we're not a Tez deck. We're not a Bazaar deck. Sudden Titan's too much for the splash. This could be splashable. None of these are any good for us. Neither are these. I mean, Gush draws 2 cards. We're not like a deck that takes advantage of Gush very much, but I think I'm okay picking it. Living Death has a... Let me just get some, like, Storm cards where nobody's using. It's fine. Nobody's storming. Okay. So again, I'm looking for a little bit more mana ramp, a little bit more early interaction. Maybe a Thoughtseize would be good. Don't feel like we need too much more as far as win cons are concerned. I like that Damnation, though. That's nice stuff. Ooh, and a blue Signet versus the Damnation. That's a choice. I think the Signet wins. Soulfire Grandmaster. Yeah, I mean, yes, we do have the Time Walk. We do have that combo, but, like... I'm not going to first pick that card, I guess, is the way I'm going to put it. Like, there's already 3 cards in here I would pick over Soulfire Grandmaster. It's Simic Signet, Damnation, and Bloodstained Mire to fetch Watery Grave. I still want more Signets to make our mana more usable. And if one of these 3 comes around, or the Scrubland, or the Jace, we're not an opposition deck. Okay, Hymn to Turok, Days, Creeping Tar Pit, another blue Signet. All nice stuff. Hymn's tough. The double black is not an easy ask. We're not a Daze deck. You kidding me? We don't make a threat in the first 3 turns. Daze is awful for us. Like one of the things that makes Daze good is the bounce on it. And one of the things that makes the bounce good is when you already have forward progress when you're bouncing. If we, like, that's why it's so good in Delver decks, is that you already are playing a turn 1, turn 2 threat, and then when you bounce the land back, you're not pushing yourself back any further. Whereas with Days here, our first real threat comes down on 3, and there's only one of them. Like, I don't know. I don't like it here. Between the Signet and the Tar Pit. Time Twister. D-Tutor versus Time Twister. D-Tutor is very powerful when we do have Time Walk in our deck. Yeah, that's mostly what I'm feeling here. Flooded Strand is also a very pickable card. More fixing. I feel like more... Not a huge... Like, I'm looking at it. How much do we make use of draw 7s? And it's not... We aren't a deck that's abusing them in any huge way. So I think I like the search over that. Oh, God, can we fix... Damn it. We only have a Golgari... We have a Golgari and a Simic Signet. Hmm. I want one more piece for that. I think I'm still like, so I'm passing up Duress for that. Duress is not a main deckable card, but it's an extremely strong side deck card. This is tough because we don't have. Yeah, now the Time Twister looks like it would have been cool with Leovold, but we did not have the time. We picked the Tutor over that. That's fine. I'm gonna pick this and see what happens. We're gonna put it on the side. If we find any more fixing for that, we can make it work. Oh, no, talk about fixing. Talk about strong effects there. Teferi Hero of Dominaria on the fix. We also have Collective Brutality and Makeshift Mannequin. Mannequin looks not so great for us. We have cool things to reanimate, but nothing like that comes down quick. Brutality does a lot of work. Not much of a Citadel deck. Kiki Elspeth. Arid Mesa does not fetch. Factor Fiction, though. Now that... I was talking about how I wanted some card advantage to fill out this deck, and that is a very, very nice piece of card advantage to fill out this deck. I can get behind having a Factor Fiction. So, that's sweet. Hey, Necrotol, how you doing? I don't feel as bad about passing up the, Chupacabra now that we have a Necrotol. Looks like Shores, yeah. Treasure Cruise, Trinket Mage only grabs tops, that's not real. We're not a deck that wish claws. So Cruise is the other thing it could come down to. And I feel like, again, the fixing is just a little bit more powerful. Like, this is a sweet as hell card that we can probably make good use of, but we need to be able to cast our spells, and we have a lot of these double costs up here that are going to be really challenging for us. Thank you. Oh. Ha. I'm just thinking about how I'm feeling on the splash. I don't think we have enough for me to feel good about that splash.
Hello.
Hello.
Don't bother giving me eyes until the draft's over.
Okay. We're in the last 4 picks. It's the draft's over. Like,
yeah. We got ourselves a little bit of a normal old dimmer control deck, looks like.
Yeah. The thing it is probably lightest on is ways to finish a game.
Hey, you just picked up Bullets to Citadel, and you can't get rid of Scarab God. Yes. We got Snapcaster Mage. It's fine.
Look, we have Muldrifter Beats. I've won a lot of games of Magic off of Muldrifter Beats.
Well, yeah. We've always it's been everybody knows this is that win conditions make your deck worse. So you don't need them. Pop out the chat. I don't actually remember how to pop out the chat, but if I just type your username into Google, it knows. Or into Chrome.
Check out that last pick, Future Imp. Okay. So we had a couple like ability to splash things, but I'm just not going to use it. Like we picked up Leovold late, but like we don't have our green fixing is only 2 signets.
Yeah, and we don't have. If we had like a green black fetch, that'd be like good enough.
Yeah.
Thirst may or may not be worth it.
We only have the signets on the top as thirst targets.
So we got 4 cuts to make. Thirst can probably get out yeah, who cares about Mastermind's acquisition? 2 cuts.
Probably Gush.
Could be Gush.
We're just not a deck that's like taking any advantage of this card.
Yeah.
And
Let's take a. Mhm.
and that just makes it either like a 5-mana inspiration or like it's good, obviously, but like we don't do anything that makes it better.
Let's see. This is going to be a bit weird, but Sower of Temptation? That could easily be like that, or Collective Brutality are both cards that are very matchup dependent.
Yeah, Brutality was the one I was thinking of just because of how packed our 2 slot is.
That could be fair.
But
Cobrew, you're not allowed to say that. Slash ban Nick the Moron for giving a card a ridiculous name.
it sounds
No,
like
we're not.
Lotus Cobra.
Yeah,
That's
we're not
fine.
running 16 lands in our
No, our control deck.
our deck that wants to make land drops
every turn. No way. No. Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Collective Brutality could be like it's an extremely good sideboard card, but if you're casting it as 2 mana duress, it kind of sucks.
yeah. The reason I don't like cutting Sower too much is just for like.
It's good with Scarab God.
Beats.
It is a flying creature. It's a good thing with Scarab God because if it dies, you can bring it back as a 4/4. So yeah, I could see that.
All right.
Everything else looks great.
Yeah.
We've got the classic taste of Hymn to Turok and Cryptic Command in our deck, but you know what? Those cards are both good enough that you just play them anyways.
I can't run 16 and like okay, running 16 in drafts is asking for some trouble unless you're doing like on Arena when you're doing best of 1. You can kind of get away with it because it gives you 2 hands and gives you the better of the 2, so you can get away with like 16 lands a lot easier there. But this is a deck that like missing a land drop is going to be very poor because we want to make 2 or 3 plays around.
Mesmeric Fiend is like, people are not going to be playing as much creature removal. 2, it can poke planeswalkers. 3, it's good with the Scarab God.
Yeah, I like it a lot in this deck because it like we only have our only hand interaction. Like it's the only direct piece. Like Hymn to Turok exists. I'm playing it because double black should come online by turn 3, and then that's fine.
We're okay playing Stupor in this deck. Plus, we got some Signet that help.
Right. I'll put the Sower on the board for now.
That lets us also have Brutality, which will almost always have hits, and there are lots of small annoying creatures that giving -2/-2 would be.
Double checking. We don't have any other lands that we're adding. We have a couple other obvious like things we could do if we wanted to just be like, yo, what's up, balance?
Yeah, we got stupid balance stuff. We could be playing one of the 6-drop card advantage spells, like Bargain or Citadel. But we already have we have card advantage in the deck already, and we can bring them in if we have to like expend all of our resources against an opponent.
Yeah. Gonna go a little closer to the middle here because we have we have 2 blue signets. Maybe that's fine the other way.
Yeah.
I was looking at putting more islands in there, but we have 7, 8, 9, 10 blue sources, and then 8, 9, 10, 11 black sources.
Yeah, so that lets us do things like cast our Fiend or maybe Hymn to Turok on turn 2 a little better. Cryptic is a card that Hymn to Turok loses value as the game goes on, but Cryptic absolutely doesn't. So like casting Cryptic on turn 6 or 7 is just as good as casting it on turn 4.
So this is something a number of people have been mentioning here, like saying, isn't Sower literally strictly better than a Necrotol? I think I've seen 2 or 3 comments to this effect in different ways. Here's the thing. We're a deck with 8 creatures. We're a deck with 8 creatures. Any creature removal at all is going to be 100% blasted at this 4-drop, right? Like,
so it's like you cast 4 mana to have your your 4 mana spell answered by a 2 mana spell. And if that were like bribery or treachery, I would think it would be better than Necrotol, but it's not. Plus, Necrotol is also great to sneak into play with Scarab God because it's a 4/4 first strike.
Yeah. So like one of the issues I have with Sower in this deck is just that it feels like it's going to die so easily. The first creature that like we see is going to be dead, or we play is going to be dead. So
Yeah.
we kind of have.
Mesmeric Fiend also has that problem, but Mesmeric Fiend can take the removal spell, and you can do things like force your opponent to use one removal spell on Mesmeric Fiend. So that sort of puts that gives creatures like Gonti and Moldrifter more value because they're having to point primo removal at the
Yeah.
Mesmeric Fiend to unlock their other removal you've already taken.
The other reason I think it's pretty cool is that, or the Mirror Fiend is really strong here, is that having, even if our opponent goes 1-for-1 with like a bolt or something on it, we still have full knowledge of their hand.
Yeah, you still get to know. Plus, sometimes people make the mistake. For those at home, do not kill Mesmeric Fiend with the trigger on the stack. Wait for the trigger to resolve, then kill it. It's not a new card. This has got a top and a Moldrifter.
I like it.
It's got lots of removal. Let's hope for a matchup where we can destroy creatures.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is gonna be a really good matchup if they're like a reasonable deck. It's gonna be a really horrible matchup if they're like, here's some broken crap.exe. Like,
we're hoping not to deal with Storm. Like if they're doing broken stuff, we hope it's like they use like I would really like it if they used a Black Lotus to speed out like Hellkite, you know. Oh yeah, this is fine. We just they ramp out into a thing and then we kill it.
yep. We just kill their next two plays.
And if they pass, we might consider killing their Avacyn's Pilgrim. It's hard to say.
They're on a mole.
That both incentivizes and decentivizes killing the the Avacyn's. Oh, it's actually fixing for them too. Face down card. Can advance her mana, then I don't hate that. Unless you want to kill their pilgrim.
Yeah, so my sound effect changing did not work perfectly. I tried.
Well, you have to try. Oh ho, they get to attack and then tap for mana.
Oh, look at that. If they miss their land drop, the Pilgrim is dead as hell.
Yeah, absolutely. Lean and Relic Warden to kill a Signet. That's fine.
Sure.
Today is your final day, mortal man. You can even play a tap landed. Now we probably should let people that spin the top. Okay, here's a question. Does spin the top mean tap it to draw or to look at the top three?
Both usually. Like,
okay. So we kill their guy and then either play a tap land and activate top, or play an untapped land and activate top.
they missed a land drop.
Yeah, so Sinkhole. During Ryan's stream yesterday, I called a braid sinkhole. Well, tapping the top to draw obviously is spinning the top clockwise, because that's what the tap symbol is.
Right there. Alright, they got 2 face-down cards, but they don't have any mana, so that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. That might make it worthwhile to kill their Vivian. Or I guess we could kill Giver of Runes. You might try to kill Vivian with attacking with Muldrifter.
Yeah. Or that.
Or Thief of Sanity. They can give their guy Vigilance, but we have a Murderous Rider. Or Vigilance and Reach, rather.
Though they do have the Haver of Runes.
Yeah, they do. Which means... Do we... kill their guy now?
We do have like things like Damnation, and this thing can't target itself. This thing is super easy to kill in the sense of like
Yeah,
it can't.
anything will target it, yeah.
Yeah. No, Veil is not in the cube.
Thank God. Okay, I double checked. You can't take lands off Thief of Sanity. I had to make sure because
You get to mill the other 2 though.
yeah, you get to steal them, so we can you can try to screw them with it, but you can't outright take their lands. I think Nightvale Spectre you could. Yeah, you may play cards exiled with Nightvale Spectre. That's right.
Oh, that Rune Haver was one of their face towns.
Yeah, oh man, so Vigilance and Reach, and we're going to cast a big old juicy Muldrifter.
It's not going to be good though. Cover deck is currently 3 lands. Okay.
Okay.
You just want to cast the Scarab God.
Yeah, so we can evoke Muldrifter. So yeah, they have the tag team, and they can give their stupid creatures Vigilance and Reach. If they play a Mono Rock, though, we get to steal steal it.
We do, and if we need some mana, we can get a 4.
Yeah, 4/4 mana door. Yeah, so we will eventually overwhelm them, but
that's the power of the Scarab God.
Sadly, we can never get a 4/4 lifelink because Murderous Rider does not go to your graveyard unless you mill it.
It does, actually.
When it dies, put it on the bottom. Does it actually hit the yard?
When. That is a triggered effect.
Okay. That's weird. On Maga, I thought it was a replacement effect on Maga. Because on Maga, you never actually see it hit your graveyard. Yeah, they can pass. But they're going to play a Walking Ballista instead.
Okay.
And they're going to hold up everything. Want to upkeep top, or do we care?
No, because I want all 7 mana for the Muldrifter play.
Okay, so we'll have a land off this too.
That's why I want all 7. Because then I can like evoke the I can either play Thief of Sanity and leave up the activation, which is just like, remove that walkie bee.
Right, we can just steal the walking. They can tap and give it protection from white. No, they have to give it protection from black. What if they don't know?
Oh my
Because it comes
god.
back as a black zombie.
Fine, I think
Yeah.
I like um let's play Thief of Sanity.
Yeah.
No point attacking.
Just taps their giver.
Mm-hmm.
Glad that's not the other Vivian, the one that puts counters.
Right?
They have one card under the Vivian. Have they
Okay.
drawn a land yet?
No.
Adonto Vanguard. Okay. Well, let's see if they choose correctly. So even if we stay deadlocked like this, we will. Okay, the triggered ability looks black. They'll pick the right color.
Yep.
So even if we stay deadlocked like this, the upkeep ability will eventually kill them.
Yes.
Getting scry 1.
I'll put it on bottom. Ooh,
That could put some juicy.
That could put
creatures
some
in
juice in the yard. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, juice it up. Give me some power.
We can still cast Flicker
Ooh,
Wisp.
Acidic slime.
Let's blow up their Savannah. Try giving that protection from black. Why don't you?
And then we can Flicker Wisp.
Flicker Wisp will just get them to tap one of their givers.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. They saw the right. Okay, green black double mom. Acidic slime is black.
Relic water is black.
It's not an ooze though. It it becomes a zombie.
Yeah. Not a ton to bring in. Sower looks good here.
Yeah, Sower looks pretty good. Can snag a rune.
Yeah, and they don't seem to have removal around.
Yeah, they could. They very conceivably could have like Path or Soars. We didn't see them. Council's Judgment, that kind of thing, depending on how white they are.
Yeah.
But,
they seem like Adonto Vanguard tells me a lot about their deck, right? Like,
yeah, like that means their one would be attacking with a 3/1.
Collective Brutality is fine for that because that can kill any of their early drops.
That also kills Adonto Vanguard, importantly. So, what do we not like here? Like, is Mesmeric Fiend what we want to be doing?
That might be the out.
It's okay.
Like,
doesn't.
Again, it's like that. The body's never going to be relevant in this matchup. The knowledge might.
Yeah, that it doesn't tangle with any other creatures is pretty suspect, and they could just pick it off with a Walking Ballista, which would be pretty embarrassing.
All right, and I still like Imperial Seal because, like, I'm thinking like Imperial Seal in a Damnation or Imperial Seal in a Time Walk, or like we have some singularly powerful cards in this matchup.
Yeah. And there's always the nightmare scenario that you can do where you Imperial Seal for land. Okay, removal spell and getting our mana advanced.
So this could be bad if they actually do have a good aggressive hand. You know, they've got moms, 2-drops, things like that. However, this does have multiple pieces of direct interaction with what they're doing.
And it's got secretly 4 castable spells in it.
Yeah, Rider's Body should be pretty relevant here. I might go ahead and keep it.
This is a little risky. It's because this is a hand that could easily flood out, but.
Ooh. Oh, they're going to be quick here. That actually presents an issue because we're very slow.
It does, but they threw Athalia away.
Iona.
Ooh, Iona. What?
What? How are you casting that?
What?
What? I don't believe you for a second. Green Suns for 1, sure.
Do they have, like, even Rofilos doesn't cast Iona that well. I'm scared.
Well, it's gone now. Tooth and
No,
nail? What are you doing?
Tooth. Okay, if they have tooth, that makes sense. Well, if they're
Lake?
that makes sense. So, one good thing about this is they're vomiting out their hand right now.
Hero Blade
So,
hold? Okay,
Knight of Autumn to gain, probably to be a 4/3.
that's a
actually.
4/3.
It's like if they vomit out their hand, it makes our removal spells good.
Right, 2 cards left.
We just have to take some damage. Which signet do you want to cast?
Is it?
Next turn, we can't quite
I
double
know.
spell.
It's annoying.
If we drew like ultimate price, we could. Flicker Wisp to blow up our signet.
That's fine because I don't actually care about the signet.
Yeah, and it gives their guy -2/-2.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is okay by me because
That's okay.
like right now we just don't have a need for that.
Yeah. So which one do we spend for? Probably Murderous Rider on Flicker Wisp on their turn because the 2/3 just kind of blocks effectively here.
Yeah, like playing the 2/3 like next turn could be like a signet or no, can't be. God damn it. Oh hey,
Tithe
what up?
Taker. A creature that gets blocked by a 2/3.
Right, but also your spells cost 1 more, so please cast your.
Yeah,
You know.
so please cast your spell. Okay, we're down to 12. We're going down to 9. Unless they tap that Pilgrim. They have a spell.
They have another spell they want? Okay.
Mom.
Nope.
Nope, a 2-drop. Adanto Vanguard.
Regrowth.
Regrowth. Would they regrowth? It was just their guy, right?
Their Flicker Wisp.
Okay.
Doesn't do a lot.
It doesn't. We just play Rider here.
Yeah.
We could cast Brutality, but I don't see the point.
So they might get rid of the Rider and attack for 5.
Yeah, we can gain life though with our hand. Like
we can just throw away a card for Brutality. That's not a problem.
I could definitely see turning Swamp or Simic Signet into gain 2 life.
Yeah, I think I would throw Swamp away because triple.
Yeah, because we blue for Cryptic.
Hmm. So yeah, get rid of the Rider.
They could also grow their Knight of Autumn. Like just get a 4/3 that can attack.
I would love that because like then we have Heroes Downfall and Cobrew and like everything goes away.
Well, excuse me, sir. We have collective Heroes
sorry.
Downfall.
That's what I get for Nyxemeron. I'm /ban Nyxemeron.
/ban Nyxemeron.
I hate it.
I was joking. It's fine. This is our
collective brutality.
This is our Abbott and Costello routine. Okay, they want to deal 5 damage to us. That's also fine.
The brutes. So Flicker Wisp is dead. I kind of wish if we draw another land, I might see their hand, right? Like I might just want to.
Yeah, just like Zoop. They'll have something. They have Planeswalkers in their deck.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, let's just collective brutality all 3 modes.
Discarding Signet Swamp. Yeah.
Okay, we kill Flicker Wisp here.
Choose target opponent. Choose target creature. Choose target opponent. Swamp and Signet. I want triple blue at some point, obviously.
Yeah, for Crypty.
Acidic Slime and Avenger.
Okay. They definitely have like a Mirari's Wake in their deck. Yeah, so they can't really do anything. We can't Hero's Downfall on their turn, so if we want to kill like their Avacyn's Pilgrim, we have to do it now. That locks them off of almost everything.
Yeah.
Unless they draw like a cheap spell. But
I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
the cheap spell doesn't impact the board very much. Their deck is odd, is what I'm getting here.
So basically, I didn't want them to play Acidic Slime.
Which, if they drew land, they could. And they could blow up our
They're doing
island.
this, they have not played more than 2 lands both games. And they're never going to.
Yeah, they just got these Moxen. I'm not big on Chrome Mox, but I am a big believer in Mox Diamond.
Okay.
Yeah, the question, do we attack? Which we
No.
don't.
No. And there's Acidic Slime. Hopefully taking out a swamp.
They probably go island. If they do, that guarantees we draw Cryptic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank goodness.
Irrelevant.
2/2 Death Touch. Bit of an annoyance.
Okay, we need to not draw like this.
So we got 2 in the yard, 6 in play, 1 in hand. They're just going to eventually cast their Avenger of Zendikar.
I'll wait 1 turn on the block.
Yeah. Okay, they're not going to cast their Avenger of Zendikar. So, looking to draw ourselves a Scarab God.
And I'm fine with basically any action at this point, you know?
Yeah. Like non-land, preferably not Vampiric Tutor. Hey! Oh, right, I'm in the call.
Right, thank you.
I've developed a new superpower. I didn't know. When did this happen? I didn't usually used to do this.
Tireless Tracker, cool. Play a land, neat, that's good.
They sandbagged that land after they played their after they got their Avenger discarded. Do we want to upkeep?
I put a stop there for a reason.
What do we get? Avenger?
I'm just stealing a vendor.
If only the plants were also zombies.
Alright, and then stop on my turn. Let's go ahead and here's Zendikar.
Oh no, it's only a 4/4. But we have okay. Now we're okay drawing lands. That's pretty good though. We can steal their Tireless Tracker.
Yeah. Can't this turn, because, you know, we can't play it, but...
What would we be looking for if we bottomed it? Like Demonic Tutor or...
a land?
Land. Or... Okay, let's think about this. What's the average casting cost of our deck?
2.
Then the average card will be more castable than a 4-mana spell. So we can be greedy. We own the board now. Okay, we asked and answered. We could be greedy. Alright, well.
Okay. Domination's not too bad, because the Scarab God does come back if our opponent, you know...
Yeah,
good luck. Good luck getting through with that. I made a bunch of plant tokens for a reason.
I mean, they have green. Okay, acidic slime. No, acidic slime is specifically enchantment,
Yeah.
land, or artifact.
Mm-hmm.
It's not It's not bramble crush.
Correct.
Okay.
Um.
Okay? Flicker Wisp doesn't. Flicker Wisp can flicker a land, which will cause landfall to happen.
It's not bad.
The other option is just blow up their savanna. If we draw a land here, we can also activate again on their turn.
No, we can activate on their turn when this comes back.
Oh, it's 4. Right. I always think it's 5.
Yeah, this is busted.
Okay, I like this play more. So, Snapcaster for
Collective Brutality.
Hero's
Or
Downfall?
Hero's Downfall.
That seems fine. These are both good cards. Yeah, Cobrew for... Nah, we're not Cobrew. Wait, did we...
Huh? What?
I think we wanted to land there, but it's fine. Our mana's spoken for. You can use the land next turn.
No, we'll be scrying like 1,000 next turn. We'll get another land. I wanted to scry further next turn.
Yeah, that's fair.
No attackers.
No attacks. Return. Flicker Wisp is blue.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
We
please.
would like to use that ability.
Sure.
Scarab God is a good card. Okay, they're digging. Makes me think they have Path in their deck. Oh, is that...
Yeah.
Okay, we had to put a stop on our instep?
Yeah, I didn't
So
realize that
weird.
either. I
That's so weird. Well, that's... Okay, they gave Pelucranos reach.
It's fine. I want that swamp. Okay.
I wonder... Mm-hmm.
At what point can I just attack, right? Like...
Yeah, I was wondering, how bad would it be to attack with all and then just damn them?
They have one face-down card.
Yeah.
They still get a 1/1 after that. I don't think we need it. Honestly, we're going to win through Scarab Gods. Like,
Yeah, just activating. So we can just kill Vivian.
yeah.
Pelucranos has reach. Okay. I had to see how much they're willing to,
Yeah.
like, if they want to throw Tide Taker away.
I think that might have been one too many.
We can still snap Downfall on their turn with this much mana, because it's 7 to do that.
Yeah. I'm going to leave that up. It means like if they, I don't know, top deck Elish Norn, I don't just get outed, you know.
Okay, guys, Credo.
Okay. I guess that's how they were planning on getting Iona, huh?
Tap that to draw
Crater Hoof.
No, they have no cards in hand. Oh, they're monstering their Pelucranos.
Oh, I'm going to respond to that by killing it.
Then they tap
Tap
Mother
Mother
Rune.
Runes, yeah.
Oh, Pelucranos at no point gains trample. Can they fight and kill all of our creatures?
No, because Pelucranos only does damage equal to X.
Yeah.
So, like, they can deal 6 damage split.
Yeah, so they can kill a 4/4. Or they can kill Scarab God, but that doesn't accomplish much.
They're going to kill a plant token and then try to attack for lethal. Because I left back too few plant tokens.
Well, we have Snapcaster Mage, who will gladly block.
Yeah, also, like, the moment they tap to give it Pro Black to get past all of our black creatures, they're going to lose it.
Yeah, they kill our plant. Yeah, if they aggressively use Mom here, they will be in a pickle. Okay. Thanks, Snapcaster Mage.
Using Hero's Downfall to kill a Pelucranos, that's pretty good.
Okay. Let's see what their card is. So now they have no good attacks.
I think they just die now.
Yeah, because now we're the ones who attack. They don't have reach, so they're at 9. How many creatures can we put into play?
Pelucranos and, yeah.
Acidic Slime?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's no fog in the cube. Basically, if you're asking a question about a card and that card isn't, like, one of the best cards in a standard, it probably isn't in here.
It would be funny if, like, Holy Day or Darkness was in the cube, but...
Ethereal Haze.
Ew. Actually, one that would make sense to have in the... Like, the only cube... Okay, what's a cube-worthy fog?
Cryptic Command.
That's not a fog. That's more than a fog.
One of the 1/1 fogs. Either Spore Frog or Kami of False Hope.
I would vote for Moment of Peace.
That one did see play. That was a good fog.
Moment of Peace, good fog, all-star set from Odyssey. Good Rebecca Guayard.
No, not Haze Frog. Haze Frog is a 5-drop. Spore Frog is the 1-drop.
Spore Frog.
Haze Frog is a 5-mana 2/1.
Yes, with Flash.
Sam, oh boy. Top makes this fun.
Yeah, Top saves us. Also, this just got Demonic Tutor in it.
Yeah, like...
Choose your tutors. How often have you cast Demonic Tutor as Lay of the Land?
You know, I was just about to Imperial Seal for him to Turok, but...
That doesn't sound bad. That's 2 cards for 2 cards, but they're on the play.
And they just revealed to me blue.
Yeah, so let's try it. Now, we would never Imperial Seal for Island. I could see Demonic Tutor for Island. Revoker. What are they going to name?
Do it.
Let's see if they're a Stream Sniper or not.
No, this
Grizzlebrand!
that's a good choice.
Show me your moves. Oh shit,
Oh
they're
shit.
breach.
Oh.
Okay. They're doing unfair things.
Also, shit, did I just help them?
Huh, oh yeah, they're gonna are they a Tinker deck? Are they a Breach
Yeah,
deck? Or are
are
they
they...
a Duretti?
Yeah, is
They're
that
doing
gonna
something.
Duretti my ass? Whatever, I gotta play Mesmeric Fiend next turn to, like...
Yeah, we got Damnation too. I see.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I get Mesmeric Fiend on your full 7.
Yeah, we still get Mesmeric Fiend.
Yeah, I still want Mesmeric Fiend.
We could also Brutality Killer Guy Duress with Swamp. We could do that after we
Right.
fiend.
I want to
Let's
know
get
the
in more
composition of the
decision.
hand first.
Yeah,
Because this can grab, like, Duretti, this can't.
true. I call it Duress, but it's not Duress. Oh god, they have Tinker. Well, well, we have to take the Tinker.
Okay.
Their hand kind of sucks otherwise.
Yeah, their hand doesn't do jack.
We can take the Seething Song.
Okay, you'll attack and I won't block for very obvious reasons, because you have an
It's
LED.
it's also not unlikely that Inkwell Leviathan might be their only Tinker target. If that's the case, the Tinker doesn't do anything.
Not in this deck.
Yeah.
Like, look at this deck and tell me there's no more artifacts, right? Like,
Okay, I mean the only one that immediately beats us, man. Well, are we actually going to Demonic Tutor for Island? He lets us cast Factor Fiction.
I know. Can't Necrotal that.
Yeah, can't Necrotal anything in play, really.
Brutality's not good here anymore because the card I want a Brutality away is under the Mesmeric Fiend.
Yeah, so it would be...
I could get rid of that Seething Song, I suppose.
It's not worthless. You can kill their guy with Swamp.
Do I have anything I want to detutor for that is mono black?
I have to remember our deck.
Do I just want to slam the detutor right now and just see what's up?
You could get him to Turok.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I think we just look. I mean, worst case first, we just get Island. Okay, Gonti would actually be kind of good. Can't cast it, but neither would Is It Signet. So
Is it Signet would actually be good because that'd be an immediate blue source that's also like a little bit of ramp for that Factor Fiction.
yeah,
That might be worthwhile.
we can't cast Gonti, but Gonti might be very good against their deck.
All right, I'm gonna go for a Signet. Play Signet. Actually, no, we'd have to grab a black Signet then. Shit.
We can still play land here, so if we
Maybe I
we
just
have to
grab the island and then Brutality their hand and see what's up again.
That's not the worst.
I don't see them playing the Leviathan this turn. Like, where are they getting 5 more mana?
Yeah, like we're taking the Seething Song. LED doesn't work for that.
They would literally need to top deck Mana Crypt or
Black Lotus.
Black Lotus. Like nothing, or Mana Vault. Like,
yes, they're playing off the top, and this might also make them think we have Grizzlebrand in our deck.
mm-hmm.
Academy. Eh. Okay, end of turn fetch for swamp. They play the land that produces mana. Snap Tutor.
I was just gonna snap Fact or Fiction here.
Yeah, I like casting Fact or Fiction. We can snap Fiction next turn if we get a blue source.
Hmm.
I wonder which pile we're going to take.
This sucks. I'm sorry. They're that afraid of the Scarab God, huh?
Snapcaster Mage makes Time Walk pretty good, right?
Yes.
But if we can get that Inkwell Leviathan into their graveyard. Just take the draw 4 cards.
Yeah.
And then we can either snap Time Walk or snap Foff.
I don't even know if I do I care to Time Walk right now?
Unlikely. They're on stone blanks. Anything they do is unlikely to kill us immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And we have things at our disposal like Snap Tutor for Damnation.
Yeah.
So yeah, 4 mana draw 4 is like super tidings.
Well, especially when we had when we needed these blue sources.
Yeah.
All right, so LED Tutorial Academy. 2 unknowns.
Mm-hmm. A Cryptic Command.
I like that.
So we can just attack for 1 and do whatever the hell we want.
Yeah.
There was
one card.
Yes. Is it called Blood Oath?
I think it's literally called Blood Oath.
There's a card called Blood Oath that was in that format, in that standard format.
It's like
from
reveal.
Arcadian Mask.
It's like reveal target player's hand. Name a card type. Reveal target player's hand. They take 3 for each card of that type. So
Yep.
if you see 5 instants or something like that on a FOF, just go 5-0. If they pick the 5, you go Blood Oath, take 15.
Yeah, so it was literally Blood Oath that did it. The art on Blood Oath also is pretty good art in terms of like depicting what a Blood Oath is. Does not have anything to do with revealing your hand and taking damage.
No,
it's like 2 guys like cutting marks on their arms and rubbing them together.
Yep.
Like they were Tom Sawyer or something. They are wondering about our combat. Do they want to take 1 damage?
Like my play here is I'm literally just gonna play Necrotal Time Walk and then untap. Like that's what I'm just gonna start like pressuring.
Yeah, because like what the hell is Necrotal gonna do?
Well, the big thing is the big reason I want to just start pressuring here is all right, let's resolve Time Walk. Thank you very much.
Because we have a Snapcaster Mage, so
Well, not only that, but we have a Cryptic.
yeah.
So like
it's like we have multiple Time Walks.
So like I Time Walk, I Snapcaster, I Time Walk, and then I untap and I pass with Cryptic up, and it's like, well, wait, what do you?
And then you have Cryptic Bounce Snap, which then is another Time Walk.
Yeah.
Sorry, is another Fog. You've determined that Cryptic Command is a Fog. Perhaps it is not a Time Walk. Stock and Negertal's going down in this matchup. They might have Goblin Welder, but I don't see them have anything else.
The time walks will continue.
Yeah. I hate that Prezarch. I have a very high pain tolerance. It's caused me problems before. But the one kind of wound I cannot deal with is burns. So if ever you must face me in combat, bring fire. Or wondering what I am, depending on due to my weakness of fire and lack of head. Okay, Kaz is resistant to fire. What about you, Jens?
Oh, weak to wind.
That's your fire affinity, though.
Resistant to cold, neutral.
Okay.
As look, I live where I live. Actually, I'm bad at heat. Ooh,
Shelly.
Okay.
That's fine. Well, they can activate it because of is it
Yeah,
any
it's
library?
any library. So they can activate it at the moment that untaps.
LED. Okay. If you were afraid, you could bounce the Shelly. But we can also just counter whatever
We can
they
just
cast
counter whatever
off
they
it.
cast off it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just kill them. Or not quite kill them. They go to 1. Do we have anything in our deck that deals 1 damage?
Collective Brutality. But they go to 3 here, not 1.
Alright, yeah, I'm dummy.
Otherwise, I would bounce the Snapcaster and
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, the Headless Man. They're there's also it's mostly a Greek thing. There's also a Chinese version that looks wild. They're usually shown holding axes.
And how bad is this?
Counter target spell. Draw a card. Okay, do we counter target spell, draw a card, or do we?
I think that's irrelevant. Like, I just tap them down and kill them.
Let's kill them.
Like, this is not a relevant card to like, basically for them to, because what I'm going to do is they're going to cast a relevant spell and I go tap the creatures. Like, yeah, it makes your Academy on, but what are you doing? You're casting Inkwell off it.
Okay. Yeah, Necrotal mysteriously has first strike. Necrotal also erroneously a human. Frantic Search? Okay, they can make a ton of mana here. Actually, how much mana do they have in their pool? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we let this through?
That scares me.
They have Inkwell and 2 unknowns in hand. If we counter tap now...
They play Inkwell off of... No, they can't.
Yeah, they can't. They're short. And if they... This is... The only reason that countering this would be bad is if they...
Already have...
if they have like a counterspell or mana drain in their hand, because then the frantic search will resolve and they'll be able to untap Academy. And then we're just looking to draw Damnation, but they don't have many cards in hand, and this is going to find them cards that they can battle us with.
No, they can't cast Inkwell. This is 8.
That's not enough.
That is not enough mana. That is 3 plus 5.
Mm-hmm. If they can generate some mana now to cast Inkwell, which they... Oh.
Okay.
They had another Boom Boom in hand.
They would have played multiples if we didn't do that there, and we still get Mindslavered on cast.
Oh, and they get their Tinker back, but their Leviathan is in their hand.
They probably have one more target.
I guess we're going to find out. They lose almost everything if they do this. Really, what they should just do is attack Mesmeric Fiend into Emrakul. Like, that was going to happen anyways.
Yeah.
Whether or not they decide to damn or
No,
not.
they're just going straight to Damnation.
Anyway.
Which leaves us with nothing is the big problem. Like, we need to deal 3 damage and we were on literal blanks.
We're on the top of our deck.
Yeah, that's, again, like, Emrakul's a cast trigger. Like, if we had waited to counter Emrakul, we still lost.
Yeah, this is one of the better draws in our deck, though. is our Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Well, we can draw those 2 swamps.
No, we draw top of the swamp.
True. We draw top. I guess we do it, though.
Well, 100%.
Because that's a 2-power flyer. We can hit them and then cast Collective Brutality, and then we win. Cast these off islands so that we can spin into Hymn to Turok.
Yeah, we don't have our time walk, so Mono Leak would be the one here, but we have multiple. We have a double black.
Have we made our line drop?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
we keep that in the kitty. All else remains the same. We kill them before they kill us.
Yeah. They have a Tinker, though.
They have a Tinker, so we get to find out.
Because if it's Tinker Colossus... Oh, it's just...
We're just going to cast Inkwell Leviathan.
All right. Lotus Bloom and their final card in hand is known. All right.
Yeah, so they have a Tinker in hand. Upkeep. Stop. For our top.
We already know what it is. We already know the top 3.
Right. It's yeah.
So I'm just going to draw the...
I'm dumb. Don't disregard me.
All right. So let's...
We can get rid of the Tinker.
We might as well do it.
Yeah. We have a lot of mana, so we can just do whatever.
Like, this way they can't grab, like
whatever.
Memory
like,
jar?
Memory jar or something stupid. So they go to 1. Then they're on empty hand. They have to kill Mole Drifter.
Yeah.
Or do 7 damage to us. Or cast Time Walk. Any of these things kill us, but...
Yep.
They're on 1 card.
Okay!
Hey!
Let's get to the sideboarding. Necrotal, get the hell out of here.
So we're also not that great. What do we want here?
Brutality's good. Fiend is good.
Ink Eyes grabs creatures from their graveyard, right?
Yes.
Here's a dumb idea. Rotting Regisaur.
I was thinking that or adding Leovold Splash.
Leovold Splash, also pretty good. We could also do both if we if we wanted to be
Well, we
really
have enough
stupid.
garbage in here,
Yeah.
so Ultimate Price, Heroes Downfall, Murderous Rider are all just not very good here.
Murderous Rider and Downfall can at least kill a Murball, but they only kill half of it.
And like Ultimate Price can't even kill that.
Yeah.
And this could kill like a Duretti. Say we do see that.
Yeah, so we can keep in one. And we want to. Do we add Forest? Do 3 green sources for our Leovold
Yes.
with Imperial Seal and
Demonic Tutor.
Demonic Tutor for our fixing. Hey, if it's good enough.
Our opponent showed us nothing we could sow her. The Mirror Ball, right? Like,
Yeah, that was it.
I don't. So here's the big thing. They had a choice on their final turn to either tinker or to play Inkwell Leviathan.
And they cast Inkwell Leviathan.
What that tells me, there is no such thing as a Blight Steel, which is the reason. If they had
Blight Steel, they would have gotten it because it would have killed us dead.
Yes. So they don't have Blight Steel, therefore we don't need Sword to stop a Blight Steel.
And even if they had a Blight Steel, this is the kind of matchup where they would maybe even side it out, because you could have ways of dealing with it. Even as like Cryptic Bounce Blight Steel is like usually a Doomblade.
Yeah.
Whereas Inkwell has Shroud, which is very good against a lot of decks. 2-lander, no castable spells. 1 land unlocks a Evoke Mulldrifter.
Looks a little too slow for this match.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, we get to choose what we Imperial Seal for. We can bottom one of the removal spells. At 2/3 attacker just might be good.
I'm still thinking about just grabbing
What?
Oh my god, we boarded into mono red.
They had a Bomat Courier in their deck. They exiled a Lotus Bloom. We can Demonic Tutor here.
I think this was in their main.
I think that was in their main too. We can get I'm sorry, him to Turok here if we want. They have 1 creature in their deck that we can kill with a kill spell, and they drew it.
Brutality, maybe?
Brutality might be okay. That puts us down a lot of cards, but if we choose to escalate it.
Because I'm thinking like Brutality escalated once to kill off Bomat, to kill off...
Yeah, and then like just get their Tinker out of their hand or whatever.
Yeah. Strange MD, thank you for the sub. I'm thinking that because like right now 3 mana is all we need to operate.
Yeah, so we can afford to pitch a Swamp. So we're going to be throwing 3 cards into this Collector Brutality.
It's fine. Our opponent mulled to 6 as well.
Yeah, that's a compelling reason to take the Bomat the hell out of here, because their deck could easily like dump a bunch of fast mana and then just like they might just activate the Bomat Courier now, like attack, dump all their mana, and then draw 2 cards.
Yeah, it's possible.
They're off blue.
Okay.
So, Collective Brutality, 2 modes.
This needs to hit an instant or sorcery, or else I'm going to feel really bad about this.
Or if it just reveals their hand to be absolute garbage. Survey says... Metalworker, Coercive Portal, and Seething Song. Okay, so they also, they chose not to pop the Because in a few turns, they're going to be able to
Lotus Bloom into that portal.
Lotus Bloom into the portal. So I have a dumb suggestion. Snapcaster to Imperial Seal to put him to Turok on top of our deck.
It'll be too late. Lotus
True.
Bloom is on one counter.
So they get an next turn. Okay. Golgari Signet. Okay, so if we're not...
So Imperial Seal for what?
Factor Fiction? Just a strong 4-mana spell?
Thief of Sanity?
Thief of Sanity? Thief of Sanity. They don't have any... Their deck doesn't have any interactive elements in it either. We boarded all of ours out, but they just don't have them.
Right.
Yeah, Thief of Sanity. I wonder if it makes sense for them to Lotus Bloom out the Metalworker instead.
Well, we'll kill it.
Yeah.
It might, but, like...
Because we had... Okay, we'll see what they do. They might go for that because we Imperial Sealed for the removal spell. They might have rightfully believed we boarded out all of our removal.
There's the world also where I just grab Rotting Regisaur, but...
Rotting Regisaur. Not terrible.
3-turn clock 'em.
Thief also good. Gonti also a consideration.
I'm gonna go with Thief. Since Revoker's, not meaningful.
Yeah, the Pikers face each other down. So they can blow their wads to put a Fire Arena into play.
I'd love that.
Absolutely, we will take that block. We have a Scarab God in our deck.
Yeah.
These are both great things to have in the graveyard for that.
You drew Vista.
Yeah, they might just play Metalworker here.
Well, this doesn't... Yeah, that does. They can just... Okay.
So do we kill Metalworker to make them use their Bloom to cast the portal? Or do we get our Thief of Sanity down, admit they're going to cast the portal anyways, and try to just beat the top of their deck with the top of their deck?
Right.
Killing the Metalworker might prevent them from casting things like Inkwell if they keep that Lotus Bloom in play. So this is probably worth doing.
Okay. And then if they don't draw land here, they have to Lotus Bloom out the portal.
Yeah. They bloom out the portal.
They have to.
Yeah. Did they draw? Okay, they didn't. So we slam a ding dong our Spectre. They're going to be drawing 2 cards a turn. Mm-hmm. So are we. We've both blown our wads to deal with each other bit by bit, and now we have our engines online. And they have a load.
Ooh, all right.
We have a Hero's Downfall. Well, let's see what the top of their deck has. Okay, Kaz is turned against us because they're playing Lodestone Golem.
Well, then.
Let's pick the non-land card. Wait, be ready. Can I blow up Coercive Portal?
Yeah.
No, over 2 turns. It
Yes,
looks like
it'll take some time, yes.
I'm old enough that I still like Hypnotic Spectre the most, and I think I liked I think Night Veil Spectre. Well, shit.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so now we've engaged terror mode. Dreddy can also blow up creatures,
Yeah.
so we'll have to blow up Emery.
Emery basically needs to die.
Man, they can also cast Beaumont Courier and juice up their hand that way.
Yeah, I need to. So I want to draw a land, so I can play Murderous Rider and Dreddy in the same turn, and then I can. And like, I need a second artifact though. I need to draw a Signet actually.
We need to draw a Signet if we want to immediately blow up whatever we're blowing up.
Okay. Well, maybe we get. Hold on. Maybe we get to steal an artifact, right? Like,
yeah, they get to. They also spent a while on that selection. Or we draw top. Okay.
and that's an artifact. All right. Well, let's steal from them first.
Let's take let's take a look.
Because like, if we get LED, that'd be good. You know.
Yeah, just blow up one of their stupid things.
No, we cast stuff for free.
Yeah. Now it's not Thief of Insanity, so we're stealing their sanity. We become more sane is Mindslaver. Mindslaver. Okay, these go to their graveyard, right?
Yes.
So we have to kill Imri this turn. So I guess we take any of these we want to cast.
So we steal the Mox, play the Mox for nothing, sack the Mox to Duretti.
That could work. Or we can just throw top away and keep one of these to cast.
Slaver's very slow. It's even slow for them. We have a worry. We have this.
Yeah, we have a worry.
I'm going to grab Mox.
Let's take the Mox. You don't have to imprint, right?
Correct.
You may exile.
Also, it can't exile this.
I think it...
No, non-artifact.
Non-artifact.
Non-artifact. It cannot do it.
I thought Chromox was an old card, so it let you exile stuff that it wouldn't work with, which I think it does, but it tries to bug fix it. Anyways, so goodbye, Imri. And we get to play top.
Top is sweet because that might lead to us drawing. For one, it is a removal spell. For two, it might lead to us drawing. Oh, they want Carnage now. Oh, no.
Yeah, well, we're leading in permanence. Luckily, they did not get to make that choice.
All right, so Shelldock scares me.
It makes me think the thing under Shelly isn't very good. So we're looking for Cryptic Command.
Could be a flying blocker.
Ugh.
It's okay. More mana means more casting off of our stuff we steal.
It's very true. And we can, at very least, cast Murderous Rider.
Okay. So let's attack with Thief of Insanity, see if they go for like a Shelldock Isle block.
A shell block?
A shell block Isle. I think they're going to end step like a mirror ball.
They spent a while on the decision, which if that can mean or cannot mean things sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Moto players are odd, where a lot of them are very smart and they play very intelligently, and then other people just go in the tank over complete bullcrap and just they'll wait forever thinking, and then they'll like cast lightning bolt targeting you when you're at 3 life, like that kind of play. So it mattered. Our opponent has played intelligently though so far.
Okay.
It makes me think something that they had a difficult choice to make with the Shelldock. Tinker or
Tinker does nothing for us.
Time Twister doesn't kill them.
I'm gonna steal it though.
Yeah, we just take it. Sadly, we can't use the Academy. You can take the Academy, but you can't cast it. We could take Twister in case they have Snapcaster in their deck. Because we are going to mill them. Then we plus already and then cast Murderous Rider. Oh, that's why they wanted to get rid of the portal.
It's drawing them out.
Yeah, they're going to go to 5 cards in deck next turn. That means even if they tinker us, they might just lose.
Okay, so end step, here comes the Ink Leviathan. Which is pretty bad for us. Oh, it's a Goblin Welder. That is game. Well, no.
They can get rid of the portal.
Yeah, now I'm fine with Carnage. Because this is, they need another, they're going to slaver us, is what it is.
Yeah, they can, portal.
But they have to sack most of their board to slaver us right now? Here's the actual problem. I don't want them to Time Twister right now. It sets up their deck too much again.
Yeah, and we're low on clock.
But if they do Time Twister, they lose their loop.
Yeah, so they have the choice. Do they think they can kill us with Slaver Loop or because on to Slaver Loop they still have to go to their turn. Right? Because they have to tap the Goblin Welder on their turn to put the and then so they only have 5 turns left. If they Twister, they lose that.
Right, because they no longer have the slaver in the yard. Unless they like find a way to put the slaver into play and then Twister. But they have to tap the welder now to do it. So they need some more secondary source of that obvious play.
Okay. So Mind Slaver in. They can Duretti kill our Thief of Sanity.
Yeah.
Killing our Sensei's top. I guess, do we draw top here?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
I'll bury it. Okay. I only know. Do I not get to look?
No, it says look at the top 3
my
cards.
God.
They're controlling the turn, so they get to look.
Screw you. I want to know what my third card is, because it's a land, a Dark Slick. There's like a Dark Slick Shore, and then some cards, right? Like,
yeah.
We know what's down there. We know some of what's down there.
They're seeing what Time Twister will do, even though they shuffle, so it doesn't actually work.
Or also they're looking for more, like... Oh. Yeah.
Can't you stack the triggers to, like, put top as the 3rd down?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, tap our land so we know our shit.
Alright, so do they have another artifact to play? They need to have an artifact that leaves them with 4.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't Twister.
And they have to keep doing that with 4 cards left in deck.
I'm sorry, does that have a target? Wow.
3 cards. They chose to do that.
Murball.
Okay. Well, that's actually more dangerous than the Twister is, than the Slaver is.
Right, but they can't slaver us, right? Oh my God! Never mind.
That explains the LED in their deck.
Yeah.
So now they can sack top to kill Murderous Rider.
And then kill us with Mer Battlesphere, because Mer Battlesphere will attack for enough. We're getting Mindslaver locked. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm starting to like that Regisaur. This is game 2, so game 3 is going to be hard to win.
Yes, we can concede if we're like we have. You can always concede.
You can concede the game at any time.
You are not allowed to concede for your opponent.
Yeah, that's true. But they can only attack us for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 here. Can we make them draw cards? Can we draw a Cryptic Command and tap their attackers the next turn? That doesn't quite work.
Because they're just going to slaver us again.
Yeah. They're going to sack a Mer to...
Yeah.
So we are dead.
The problem there, Whimsicaren, is that if I didn't exile, because the Mox play let me play more forward at the moment.
Yeah. We had decisions to make.
Like, I did think about that, but I also did not think that resulted in us winning the game because we needed to kill it. If we didn't kill Emery, they were going to slaver us anyway, right? Like...
Yeah. Okay, and we are dead.
I can't believe they still had a basic left in that. All right.
We know their entire deck, though.
Yep.
So I think we have to play Rotting Regisaur, but it's in our deck already. Okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking... What's up?
We want, like, Ink Eyes as, like, a creature to attack with. Sword of Feast and Famine.
Stuff like that doesn't hurt. What's bad?
Give
me something we want to cut, then I'll cut that, but...
We have to win very quickly.
Maybe it's Hero's Downfall?
Like, Hero's Downfall. Yeah, let's just rock.
Putrid Imp?
It gains flying as long as you have Threshold. No, it gains flying if you... Yeah, it gets +1/+1, can't block if you get Threshold. Mulligan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is a demonic tutor for Rotting Regisaur kind of hand.
Yeah.
What do we bottom? Monolink or Bolt Drifter?
Monolink.
So do we him first or do we him after?
Let's see what we draw. Well, let's see what they start on.
Yeah, let's see what their start is. Polluted Delta. Let's rock. Hyper mode engaged.
Mm-hmm.
We can discard Muldrifter to the Regisaur. That theoretically has an upside. Gonti is castable off any land. Muldrifter is castable off specific land. We only have to hit them 3 times with the Regisaur.
Problem here is hitting them with the Regisaur now.
Yeah, they have the Bowmat cast they can cast repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
Not if they do that.
Land. Okay. Your opponent's deck is way stronger than it looks.
Yeah, their deck is a weird combination of fragile and powerful. We can discard whatever here.
God, Emery is just a...
Emery's very good. Um, we can kill it.
Yeah. Which is what I'm gonna do.
Now we have to.
Okay. Conti costs 5 right now.
Yep, so we're going to discard it anyways.
That's why I didn't play it last turn. I guess more was the...
Mm-hmm.
So we're
We also
playing off the top.
playing off the top. They kind of are too, but they could just cast Inkwell here,
Yeah, here comes an Inkwell.
so that we can go to next round.
They don't have enough mana for Inkwell.
Ah,
Okay.
I see. Attacking.
Also not using the Slaver there.
Does Hope live? No. Well, maybe.
They could have slavered us there, but they had to discard their hand, and I guess that last card is something they don't want to discard. Slaver Lock? Was their final card a
Goblin
Welder?
Welder. No, the dinosaur does not care if you discard or not. It just
It does not give a crap. Should we have exiled? Should we have escalated the brutality? Yes. I didn't think about that part of it, but like we should have escalated the brutality for like a look or a...
We're playing very...
I wasn't... Mostly I haven't played with Regisaur literally ever, so I wasn't used to the fact... I thought like the Gonti was still a castable thing, but yeah, we should have escalated for like even Drain 2 would put us outside of the Lodestone 4 hit. That's game.
Yeah, that's game. Yeah, the thing here is that we're playing under very quick magic.
No, it's literally I forgot what Regisaur does. It has mostly to do with I've literally never played with the card, so I'm bound to make that mistake. Not that I think it matters anymore. We're getting slavered forever.
And they only really just have to use it as time walk to attack us one more time.
Yep.
We're dead here.
Yeah.
As they just pass, they attack us with their 5-guy. Okay.
It's funny that this makes 1/1 constructs with no text, but the constructs always have this.
I have the Karn art.
And the text.
Yeah. they didn't bother making this. It's like when remember how God, what's that card called? 2 and a white sorcery, make 2 1/1 flying spirit tokens, flashback 1 and a black.
Lingering Souls?
Lingering Souls made Kamigawa spirits.
Yeah, the colorless ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it always looks like they have that text, and then I sit there and I think, I'm like, wait a minute, why do they have that text? And then it's like, well, they don't.
They don't. They just have it. They have it, but they don't have it.
Right. Round 3. I like the Regisaur board there. We probably should have went for it in the previous game instead of the Thief.
Yeah, that... Yeah. As the way... We couldn't have anticipated our opponent also drawing stone off their portal.
Yeah.
If we had known that the top 10 cards of our deck after we had resolved Demonic Tutor were going to be Swamp, we would not have minded discarding them.
True.
Okay. A keepable hand.
I like it.
We have a little bit of interaction. We can zoom into our Factor Fiction mana. We've got Factor Fiction.
Right.
This is a really good Legacy Cube hand.
Mesmeric
wait.
Fiend makes me feel good about it in this cube.
Yeah, because that's a better effect in this cube than it is in Legacy Cube.
Right.
People aren't going to kill your Mesmeric Fiend as
Right,
easily.
this thing's a 1/1 that never dies.
Yeah. It's weird about what the Vintage Cube is like compared, where you stupid annoying creatures on the whole go down, but the stock of stupid annoying creatures kind of goes up.
Mm-hmm.
Like this and Kitesail Freebreeder are both like better. Hunamore Elves. Arbor Elf. Ah,
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, well,
we might be able to cast that. If we can't, then
I'll note
that's
our opponent
fine
is on
too.
the mulligan 2/5. So if we draw a swamp this turn,
If we draw Swamp now, they die. If they don't, we get the best card in their hand. Welcome to your doom.
hello.
Oh, we got their Harmonized.
All right.
Yay. Well, we were always getting that, but we also got their land, so that's good. Wonder what that red's for. They catacombed into Stomping Ground. I think they have a red splash.
Yeah, Dak.
The duck would make sense. They're probably base green because of Llanowar Elves.
Yeah, and Harmonize.
Yeah. Well, we get attacked for 1. Post combat a land. So we can't lay up Signet into Fiend.
Oh.
They're going to ice.
This is a freaking Vendilion click.
This is a click.
Yeah, this is Vendilion click mana. I know that mana.
Okay, they take Hero's Downfall.
Kind of have to.
The 3/1's kind of threatening.
And then we just play Signets forever.
Yeah, we can't lay up Signet into Fiend, but there's no purpose to that now. We can
Right.
definitely lay up Signet into Signet.
Yeah, so Hero's Downfall has to go because it would kill Vendilion click.
Just pop my neck loudly.
Crack.
Do not know how much that picked up. I forgot to mute my mic. Oh. I mean, that's just a good play, right? It picked up a lot. Yeah, I love to give it that to you. That's my special headless neck crack technique.
I need to tell them this right away. Like, good job.
Good job.
Go straight ahead. Like,
Made it.
Vendilion click was maybe the best draw they've had in the world, right?
Yeah.
Like on a freaking like this mana, like it lets them disrupt, it gives them an evasive threat.
And it didn't do anything. It drew us into the better version of the card they took. We can lay up Signet, and you can't lay up.
Again, they passed with. They didn't attack with Llanowar Elf.
I wonder if they have a Factor Fiction. I guess we can play Fiend. Wait. Okay.
We can't.
Yeah, we can't. Because Signets, although they produce okay.
All right. Okay. In your Stomping Ground deck?
I mean, I would play it in my Stomping Ground deck. Usually, destroying 2 of your opponent's land and also just having a 7-power guy is pretty good. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. And the game's back on.
Well.
So there's their red. Shit.
Rofalos. We can damn them, but we give them back the Sundering Titan. We can also just play Muldrifter.
An Imperial Seal for
The ultimate price, and then like top to draw. Or just time walk to draw.
It's almost more effective. And we get to play Murderous Rider there too. Do we grab Ultimate Price? No, we would grab. If we time walk to draw, we grab something better.
Well, Hero's Downfall is in the deck. Collective Brutality is in the deck. Do we offer the trade?
100%.
Damnation should be very good against them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't care. How much do we want to kill Rofalos is our current question. There's not a lot of juicy targets for that, but... Oh, we can get Necrotal if we're going to time walk.
Yeah. Then we get the Muldrifter to turn after.
And now we shall cast Time Walk. Behold. Wheel of Fortune, huh?
Makes sense if they're slamming their all these
Yeah.
Monodorks down. They're a deck that can take a lot better advantage of a draw 7.
Yeah. Yeah, if we top, we can cast Muldrifter. We can also evoke Muldrifter.
I'm just gonna play top pass.
Let us attack for 3. Little did you know you were the one at 14 and we were the ones at 16. If the overrun they would have would be like Garrick or Craterhoof.
Yeah.
Both very reasonable cards to first pick in this cube.
Craterhoof is one of the cards that makes the green decks dangerous.
Whisperwood.
Okay.
Yep, so if we tried to Wrath, they would Llanowar Elves would become a manifest. What is with our top this league?
All right, okay.
We've specifically seen Island Swamp Darkslick Shores like so much. That's all we've been seeing.
It's kind of incredible.
I mean, I guess we draw those lands.
Let's just get that Darkslick Shores down.
Now, I've already paid for my bonfires. I put there's a screenshot on my Twitter from like a few weeks ago where I have 8 lands in my hand and a flying creature with staggering insight attached to it. And I just had to draw any non-land card, any of them. I had literally there was only 2 lands were left in my deck after I lost. I was like, okay.
Garrick? No, bigger Garrick. No, biggest Garrick.
Primeval Titan. Inferno Titan would be better, but they didn't update. Okay, stop. They flipped up Primeval Titan. I mean, if they attack, we just triple block,
Yeah,
right?
we triple blocked. That's not a question.
Steam vents. Okay, just ramp. This means if they can kill Mesmeric Fiend, they can cast. They can cast their Sundering
Do
Titan.
you know Manifest has text?
Manifest does have text.
So here's the trigger.
Sure enough, it hit the graveyard. These are good cards.
Probably just take that ultimate price on Whisperwood.
Yeah, I think we just do that. You want to pop that morph?
I'm gonna pop the Llanowar Elf.
That's fair.
I don't want another hand.
Yeah, we have lands to spare. It is your final day, Swamp.
And if they want to sack their Whisperwood in response to this, you know, go right ahead.
That'd be foolish. Channel.
Channel opposition Lotus Cobra Signet.
Okay, they're an opposition deck. They're
Well,
probably just doing the classic use dorks to cast opposition, then use your dorks for opposition style.
well, I mean, this is also a good opposition card.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's a functional opposition card.
No,
Also just kills your opponent really quickly.
Yeah, that too. Okay.
What if they have is Hermit in the cube still?
Yeah, Hermit is.
It's like the classic opposition card.
So opposition. No, you drew something. You drew like a Titan. No. Oh, okay.
They cast Carnage Tyrant.
You want to cast that Cobra too? Thank you.
Okay. Well, we kind of want them to cast. I guess if they attack here, we block, and then do we take a bunch of damage to let them cast the Sundering Titan?
I think we just let them Sundering Titan.
Okay. We're going to draw a top, so we can always check to see. We can beat a Sundering Titan, it's just kind of difficult. We knew that.
Well, we didn't know the third swamp.
True.
Okay. And they do have 8 mana, so they can just hard cast this Titan. It'll get Swamp Island. It'll get 4 lands. That's why I'm like okay about it.
Yeah.
Oh. I was like, why is there a forest revealed? Alright. So yeah, this is gonna be Sundering Titan, go.
best thing we can have for it would be Scarab God, because that could just block it.
Yeah.
And we could just get enough creatures just to beat it in combat.
Mm-hmm. Well, you like make a Whisper Wood. You know, I could
Terastodon. That
Okay,
does.
that's a shitty top deck for us.
Oh, they're going that route.
Yeah, I just cast Damnation, right? Like, what are the odds I've got number 2, right?
Yeah, they're going to go for killing us next turn.
Okay. We need Scarab God off the top, and then Scarab God makes a Necrotol, and we're okay.
Okay.
We already know the top 3, so no point in looking.
Mm-hmm. We've got Golgari, Signet, Swamp, and Scarab God. Well, well.
Of all the cards in Magic, there's one that stands above the rest.
We bounce their guys and bounce the Terastodon. No, do we tap the guys and bounce Terastodon, or do we draw a card? They can't recast it. We die in 2 turns to the elephants. Digs us 1 card deeper. We're going to be drawing top. It has to be Scarab God. I guess bouncing Terastodon buys us 2 turns, whereas buying this tap draw buys us 1. They might obviate the decision by casting opposition, in which case we... Okay. Lots of lines. I'll let Jins decide.
Yeah. These are all similar.
They're... It's all... The difference is this for sure buys us an extra turn. Like, this gives us 2 turns. The other play just gives us another draw while buying a turn, which are almost the same.
Oh, now it's way worse. Wow. Okay.
They had the thing that punished the
That
thing.
punishes the shit out of that play.
We're not dead yet. We're
It's...
dead, but we're not dead yet.
Oh
Okay,
my
now we're
God.
dead. That's so stupid. That card makes perfect sense for their deck.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, we were also operating knowing 3 out of the 4 cards in their hand. They ripped that Arcane Artisan. As their hand was Signet Opposition, Sundering Titan.
Okay, here's what we need. Arcane Artisan, activate, blow up 3 of their own lands.
Snapcaster Mage?
Snapcaster Damnation.
So we need Snapcaster Mage. The card has changed that we're looking for. And they're smart enough to do it on our turn.
Well, let's see if we've got anything.
Okay, we still need Snapcaster Mage.
Okay.
Is that enough? Okay.
Well, it's one of the best cards we possibly have.
Yeah. Necrotol?
How much mana do I have?
4, 5,
11.
6, 7, 8, 9. We can definitely cast and then activate.
So we could cast, activate, make a Necrotol. I think we still lose.
Okay.
So I'm not going to show them it.
We needed
That was,
Snapcaster. We
was that-
actually needed Snap there to snap Cryptic Bounce Snapcaster, tap their team.
no, we just made
Then-
we made the wrong choice. Like,
We did. We made
if we had drawn the card instead, we would have seen the Scarab God on our one turn, like been able to play the Scarab God, kill the Necrotal, and play the Necrotal, kill their thing, and then we might have been able to win from there. But
That's true.
But bouncing it just backfired immensely because we didn't let them do it there. But at the end of their turn, they were just going to make a 18-18.
Yeah, they were going to do that. If we had found Snapcaster Mage, that would have been the out, but we didn't. Sower seems great. Anything that kills a creature seems great. So even though Collective Brutality is a little weaker in the Duress part, it kills Monodorks.
Yeah, killing Monodorks is well worth it. Maybe the Fiend.
Yeah, maybe the Fiend. They have a lot of redundancy in their deck.
I didn't feel like the Fiend did too much there. Sweet.
It's removal spells.
Removal spells and a bomb.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's even a hard bomb for them to beat with opposition. And we can actually play this stupid Dark Slick Shore so it can't show up in our top.
Yeah, it's not there anymore. Here's a Mana Dork.
Because we have the backup spell, I don't feel bad just killing that. Wait.
What's up?
Okay. I miscounted. I thought they had 41, but they don't.
Nope.
Pretty sure we fought Ava a couple times by now. That's a name that name and that Draco Genius.
Yeah. After a while in here, there's only so many players on Magic Online, and I've done
Vintage Cubes.
I've literally done like 500 of these streams or whatever. So
yeah,
I think we're up to 460s, but there's a couple that were lost in. Okay.
Chrome Mox. Okay, this makes our removal better.
Okay. Are we going straight into remove a Mana Dork? Uh-huh.
Okay. It's got to be Rofalos, right? Lotus Cobra. Oh, okay.
And then a land drop. And oh, God.
Okay. Let's see if they have anything that can. Well, they have to have something here, or else they would have saved the land drop of specific Verdant Catacombs for.
Yeah, they wouldn't have done that there. They would have saved that for a bigger play.
So here's Rofalos.
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably just have to kill Rofalos.
Yeah, here goes the downfall of the hero.
Tutor's good.
Tutor is good. Highland lets us Cryptic.
Okay, Tutor, we can go grab like Collective Brutality if we need to kill another thing. We also can go grab things for a little later if.
Like either grab a Damnation if we might think we need it, or to grab Cryptic Command, or Time Walk, or really literally anything.
Snapcaster?
Snapcaster Mage, also a good one. Harmonize. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see if they know that they should cast Wheel of Fortune to discard our Scarab God.
We can go grab him right now.
Could grab him. 4 mana, discard 2 at random. That's not the worst. And then we might get something juicy for our Scarab God.
That's what I'm thinking. We could also grab, like, because I'm scared of, like, a Primeval Titan next turn, but if we him, that's really hard.
Yeah, because we're either hitting the card itself or the lands they need to cast it. Okay.
Okay.
So here we go. Please, no Wheel of Fortune. You can wheel after we play Scarab God. Did I summon it? Nope. Okay. Whoa! Oh, we got it. They just cast like restock.
All right.
Alright, and they get to do their stupid things.
Yeah, I'm probably still gonna him them.
Yeah. Can we snap him?
No, we're 1 mana short.
Oh, yeah, we can him and then top then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Well, okay, we're not doing anything next turn because they're casting Sundering Titan.
They're casting that and then Terastodon killing all of our lands and this game's over or something like that, right? Like,
Yeah. Man, that Time Twister, if that's exactly what they do, then we got completely crushed.
especially because, like, we just missed the... Okay, so that was 5, 6. This Terastodon. Blow up a bunch of lands. Don't blow up a bunch of your own because, like...
Blow up 2 of yours, 1 of ours, so we can rip Damnation and win.
Basically.
They would never do that, but I'm commanding them to do it so that
Blow up 3 of your...
for evil.
Blow up 3 of your own for no reason.
Yeah, that's asking for too much. No.
Okay, alright, yeah, we're gonna be blowing up. We're literally not getting lands. Got it.
Okay. So now we just want heroes down. No, we want ultimate price, because then we have 9 power.
Yeah.
We have the Terastodon trick.
Thank you. Let us do that.
Want to him him first, or we him him after?
No, they're at 12.
Yes. Begin the crushing. Terastodon has downsides. I will use my power for evil.
Look, you have you have a pretty strong power.
You ever seen the movie? Shit, what is it called? The Last Dragon. Yeah, I've got that glow.
There's the Titan. Here's the problem. You need 3 blockers.
Yes. Well, they could cast something here.
Right, they get Cobra mana. And then I him them, and then... Well, if they only cast, like, things that are small chump blockers, we still just attack in.
Okay, that...
They're not done. There's the line. Okay, so I still attack in.
Yeah, we still attack in. They... You can him them and then play top. Next turn we have... Snap ultimate price. They kill 1 of our 3/3s, but we are killing 2 of their
blockers. Yeah.
They'll have 1 creature in play. They could draw and play any number of them because they're going to draw Wheel of Fortune. But all things remaining as they are, which whenever I say that, it never is.
This is Sundering Titan off the top.
Whisperwood.
That's too many blockers.
Yeah.
That is enough blockers. Oh, they're
and they're running scared. Well, we are going to kill their Primeval Titan.
Okay. Or we kill their Whisperwood. Like, they can't attack with Primeval Titan here.
Yeah, they can't attack with Primeval Titan. So yeah, we just kill their Whisperwood, and we hope to draw land. So that we can just play Scarab God and crush them with zombies.
Triple blue.
Yep, triple blue. Yeah, that's the... Okay, they do that. They won't do anything.
Okay, I could attack with both elephants to basically trade with the Manifest.
Do we want to do that? The Manifest is probably a land. It could be a 7/8.
I'm going to force the issue.
Yeah, they're... keeping things simpler benefits us because they're in the pinch.
Yeah. We have 18 health. They can't attack with that Primeval.
And we have a... Okay, island. And we have a card in our deck that just wins the game if they brick. Because if
Mm-hmm.
we draw Collective Brutality, we can just juice them. Okay, still true. We can still draw Collective Brutality and kill them.
They could legally attack. All right, I'm just gonna play Gonti. Actually,
That's Scarab God. I guess we can check top for brutality and then play Gonti if we don't.
I also want to check for a blue source.
Yeah, that tips the favor. So okay. You can
Signet's good enough,
Signet is good enough.
but not this turn.
Not this turn. So we don't tap draw. We just put it on top and then play Gonti.
Show and tell, huh?
Where do the other cards go? Bottom of library?
Yeah, bottom of library. I'm just gonna steal the Titan.
Yeah. Just to get it out of their deck, so when they wheel, they don't do anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I just want them to draw one dead draw, but that's just not happening here.
This looks too big to not have them. Oh, okay, if this is Sundering, this is Upheaval.
Oh my god. No!
Is it Walking Ballista? I hope it's Hangerback Walker. Nope, Hydroid Crossus.
How much did that gain?
5. They go to 8.
Oh my god.
We attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Uh-huh.
So we need another. We have another creature though, because we just play Scarab God this turn, and then
No, I leave up Cryptic and then... Oh, no, that's not enough. Yeah, so Scarab God this turn, and then we just hope we don't die to Hydroid Crisis.
well, we just hope we don't die to Hydro Crisis.
Hold on.
We can also do 2 damage. Yeah, we can attack with Gonti freely.
Let's see if they just take 2. Now I think we're going Cryptic plan.
Okay.
Because we have lethal damage on the board now.
Okay.
So I couldn't have attacked the turn previous, because if I attacked with Elephant Snapcaster, they block with Primeval and they block with Raphaelos, and I'm left with just Gonti, and the Cryptic isn't lethal anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
Now we've lowered them.
Yeah.
Okay. If they want to attack, we basically let them.
I will take 16.
This is only 16.
I will take 16 damage.
Because now something like a Walking Ballista or a Upheaval would be good. Because it's a big spell that makes them tap all of their mana. That can be countered. So that Rofilos becomes, especially if they tap to Rofilos.
Worst we've got is like Banefire for 5 we die, or 2 ways to deal 2 damage. But like, basically we only counter cards that either A, remove damage from my board, or B, kill us. Those are the only things we stop. Anything else that isn't in that category is completely...
Yeah, those are just fine.
Banefire for 5? That is
Harness
not
time.
in the category of killing us.
Yeah, also not a category of spell that can be countered, but that's fine. We just tap it. Yes, tap out.
I really want your blue down so that you can't use
Mana Drain.
Or Vendilion Click as a blocker. Irrelevant.
Why'd they tap that way?
End step, we go ahead and...
Cryptic Draw.
No.
Yeah, no, we want to do it on their
we
turn
do it
so
on
they
their
can't
turn
force
so they can't...
negation.
Yeah.
We have to do it now.
We have to do it here. Tap all creatures, draw a card.
Now we want to... They can only force on our turn. That's how force and negation is. I don't think they have it, though. They've been extremely green and very light on blue. So to have... Okay.
I was moving
Didn't
around.
matter.
I was moving around days
Days. Yes.
because I don't think force negation's in this cube, is it?
It is.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
At least I'm fairly certain it is.
Okay.
I know Days certainly is.
Yeah, I was untapping in case of days because I was thinking about like what sort of deck would want days, and it's a deck that goes like 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, and like dazing off of like the random duels. So
Okay, do we have any knowledge? Like, is Sword of Feast of Famine a card we want?
pro green just walks right through him. That might be worth it.
Yeah. What would we take out, though? It'd be like a thing that kills a creature. Or Mana Leak.
Mana Leak has been...
Not in our hand, but also it's not good against them outside of like turns 2 and forward. So we're going to be on the draw. A big card advantage spell to keep us from flooding.
Well, I'm thinking about like they had a show and tell, right?
They did have a show and tell.
Generally, we beat that just by having Necrotol or Sower.
Yeah, so we already pretty good at dealing with Necrotol. So long as we can... Sower's better because we can't Necrotol Sundering Tide.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a mulligan off black.
We're off black, too, and we need double to even function. We don't have any, so...
Yeah, this would just be leaning on Mole Drifter.
Pretty easy mulligan in my mind, especially when like we can't afford our turns 1 through 3 to be that dead, especially.
Yeah, I don't mind mulligan on the draw. This is much better.
This looks a lot better.
We bottom.
Island.
God knows we draw mana sources like crazy.
Because I want everything else in this hand.
Man, Watery Grave's in our deck?
I know, right?
It's like, huh.
So we're cool against show and tell.
I want to see the world where we show and tell Mole Drifter.
Ha.
Like, yeah.
Snaps is good.
It's just another ultimate prize.
Alright, and if they don't make a 2, then we get to play our Signet. If they do make their fellow host, then we have a really obvious play.
Yeah, I think we probably killed a Cobra, too.
Can't kill Signet.
Can't sinkhole that. Okay, drawing another removal spell is really good.
Now, we're on 1 spell a turn, but at least the spells are just, like, strong 1-for-1 removal, right? So, show and tell.
That's just another Signet.
Okay. Similar position to us.
If we evoke Mole Drifter here... Or do we hold up a spell? Because we could cast Mole Drifter next turn if we draw a land.
Yeah.
Never feel bad about this.
Nope, this is what this card's meant to do.
Yes, I'm doing the thing one of us often does, where we have a pile of coins in our hand.
Yeah, I have cards in front of me. I'm always shuffling. So they got 4 mana. Is this their show and tell? No?
channel.
Double blue channel?
Well, if they Sundering Titan us, we can't kill it because they're going to destroy all our black sources. No, we could still draw one and kill it. So, Inkwell Leviathan.
Okay. 3 turns to find damnation, huh?
Do we upkeep? Yeah, we upkeep. That makes sense for their deck.
Sure looks familiar.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure they don't have follow-up. Good.
Harmonize and Primeval Titan. Both bad for us. So we get to do that check again next turn. Luckily, Inkwell takes 3 turns to kill you.
Yeah.
This is one of the cards. This is one of the reasons why I really like Angrath's Rampage in this cube.
Yeah, it says Shroud.
Yep, Shroud can't be targeted by anything, not even your stuff. It's the balanced version of Hexproof.
Wow!
Indeed. We can't chump it because A, it's got Trample, and 2, it's got Island Walk.
Mm. They just didn't play the opposition.
Show of strength. They didn't want to tap their Inkwell Leviathan to...
Alright, this is it. This is our one last...
Does Demonic Tutor also work?
Yes.
Okay, so we have 2 outs.
Because we'll have 6 mana remaining after tapping the top. Or using the top. Okay, so upkeep we don't need to check because we already know. And here's our final check.
That technically buys us a turn.
Yeah.
There's no real use escalating, is there?
Yeah, they have 1 card in hand.
Yeah.
I'd rather just have the removal, thank you very much. This is the dumbest thing in the world.
We're draining 2 to buy 1 turn, so we can go to 1.
So I can't play Necrotol to try to up my clock.
Yeah, because it would have to kill Snapcaster Mage.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we draw top. This turns off D-Tutor as a legal win.
Because we have to spend a mana to play the top.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to find Damnation. Survey says Darkslick Shores Island Swamp. Okay. Let's win. Let's die in the heroic way.
Mm. Oh, we get to start.
Put island on top.
That's good.
I demand island. Yes, the better island. Hey.
Poof! Alright, that one went quite long.
Well, we were playing a control deck.
Yeah, as it tends to be. All right,
We
excellent.
had some exciting game twos, some very stupid game ones, and some very uh, petulant game threes.
One thing from this, the one thing I hope got across is that the Scarab God's unreasonable.
Scarab God is unreasonable. Try to draft an unfair deck if you can.
Yeah, or, it's like, look, you look at our hand of Ultimate Price, Necrotol, then another removal spell, and our opponent plays a thing with Shroud, and it's like,
Yeah, so
mm-hmm.
it's like the game three, round 1 and 3 were very close. Round 2,
Yeah.
it was like fighting someone at a different power level.
All right,
Literally, because they had power in their deck.
They did. I'm gonna clip the recording, and then we're gonna move on to draft 2.
Yeah, I think I need to go for a while. I may or may not come back.
Sounds good. Catch you later.
Goodbye.